Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Did you watch the debate yesterday? Did you see the manipulation of the sheeple of the most naive people upon this earth, the United States of America? Ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't planning to do a video today, but I need to share a very important video with you. Okay, it's not from this platform, it's from Rumble, but it's okay. I beg of you to please watch so that you see how America, which is the second beast mentioned in the Bible, has been worked, has been betrayed by design, by your government, by your religious leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a spiritual war. Everything is ready. Everything is set for the masses to give in into the new world order. Heck, you've been given in to your world leaders. What has it gotten you? Where has it gotten you? Don't you see that they are there to lie and to steal? That's what the United States government does. Okay? Now you may say, Ruben, then what are you doing in the United States? I tell you what I'm doing here. I'm preaching the gospel. My creator, my godly mother, whose name is Rawak, some people call, which means literally oxygen, air, water, which most people call the soul. The soul is the human being. The spirit is the air that we breathe. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read you just one verse out of the Bible today. But please take a look at this. This is going to be a short, very short video. Believe it or not. I'm going to show you how the cities in the United States, with New York City, where I grew up, ladies and gentlemen, they are being destroyed by design. Let me ask you this. Are you aware of Tim Walt's World Economic Foreign Connections? Do you know that this man deals with China? Do you see why this man changed the flag in his state? Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about symbols. What did I tell you about symbols? You are not ruled by rules and laws and rules. You are bewitched. The whole United States of America has been bewitched by symbols. That symbol on the star, doesn't it resemble the Chinese flag? Ladies and gentlemen, your world leaders are Satanists. If you don't believe me, please take a look at the first link that I will send you. It's kind of long, so that's why I'm going to keep this video real quick. I mean, you know, it's going to be, the duration is going to be probably 15 minutes or less. But bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Because I don't do this to ask anything of you. Have I ever asked anything of you? You see? And you won't see it. I will not ask anything of you. This truth is given to you freely because I've been called. I am compelled to show you the world that you are living in and the matrix that you are living under, and yet you don't see it. But instead of people focusing and setting their sight on this truth that I put out here, what do? Oh, why are you wearing those shades? I told you. How many times I'm going to explain to you that no matter which angle I'm at in this room, the glare of the light bother my eyesight. This is not to be cool. Okay? You know what cool means? Is having a strong relationship with your creator, which is going to be the only thing that's going to help you make it through what is coming, not just for America, but for the whole world. So let me just tell you how everything's going to go down. I read the verse from the Bible, then I have one last word. Okay? Whether you want to believe it or not, regardless of what you think of me, I'm going to give it to you raw. The United States of America is gradually being destroyed in front of your eyes. Now, you may say, well, okay, show me the proof. I'm going to show you the proof. Gradually means the major city in the United States have been completely destroyed. For New York City, where I grew up, and my two boys, actually three kids, were born at. My firstborn is in heaven. My wife had a miscarriage, but the other one are fully grown, 28 and 27. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Whatever I got in life, I asked of God. Before I had kids, I asked God for kids. I asked God, you know how much I love kids. And you say it's not a good idea to have kids in this last days of this human creation upon this flat earth of ours. Ladies and gentlemen, the city first have to go down. New York have to go down. And I'm going to show you proof how the system, and then now they're complaining after what you're going to see, then they're complaining about the criminality, and then they lie to you about that the crime is going down. That's a big lie. Remember, the CIA and the United States government control the media, your media that you watch. Yes, facts, you name it. Everything, even YouTube is controlled. Why you think that they put the algorithm on this? That's the CIA influence, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is controlled. Now, in one of the links, in the first links that I will share with you, you're going to see all the false flags that the United States have carried out throughout its history, most of them. Regardless for any loss of human lives. Ladies and gentlemen, they don't care. These people, see, when you become a Satanist, your soul is numb. You don't feel remorse for any human life. Heck, look what they're doing. Heck, look what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. They are killing kids straight in the mother's womb. And you know who most of those kids are? They are from God's chosen people. But it's okay, I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see how they have bamboozled the people in LA, which is another state that has been going downhill. That's why you got a man that is completely a man for governor, an excuse for governor that is completely possessed and lie to your face and manipulate, because that's how politicians do. I mean, look at the debate yesterday. They all lied, both of them. See, I don't vote. I woke up. The whole system, and how do they do it? Well, the same way where your religious leaders do it. That's how they get, the religious leaders get you, by exploiting your emotions, by lying to your face. I know this because I was one of the people that did this. I was one of the people giving pamphlets on the street and eating minds up, telling people, well, if you die, you are going to hell. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no hell. Because if you die and you go to hell, you're already been judged. Then you won't be at the last judgment. But the reality is that every human being has to account for how they have lived this free life that God has given, that our mother, Rawak, the Holy Spirit, has given us. Okay? So the cities are being destroyed gradually, year after year. New York, Chicago, LA, Baltimore, Detroit. Detroit has been done for years. But all the time, what do politicians do? they come and exploit people's emotion. And our people are very emotional. God's chosen people are very emotional, and that's how they get hooked wing, and they are being bombarded with all kinds of devilish things, from rap, entertainment industry, from rap music, and rap music, ladies and gentlemen. In order to be a rap artist, and you want to be well famous, you have to sell yourself to the devil, because he is in control right now. That is a fact, Jack. Now, check this out. The city in the United States will be destroyed, especially New York. New York, that's where, ladies and gentlemen, America's economy is being run from. Okay? The Federal Reserve prints the money, but that's where everything is. Most media are in New York. Okay? You got Wall Street. Ladies and gentlemen, the US dollar is about to collapse. What are you going to do? I tell you what most people have decided to do, not to pay attention to this and thinking that, this is too much for me. But I got bad news for those people that come to this channel, listen to this truth, and they say, no, heck no, this dude is crazy. He needs a life. He needs a hooker. He needs a prostitute. Okay. Guess what? I got news for you. The whole world is prostituting itself with the devil. Now, here's why most people, they're not going to listen, but then little do they know that that's going to come this time. Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Look what it says. Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, hunger, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Okay? 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. That time is right. It's right around the corner. This channel will be taken off. Will be taken off. This is too much truth, ladies and gentlemen. But the thing is, they want to keep it honest. And we lived on according freedom of speech, and we live in the United States of America, where everybody comes, right? Ladies and gentlemen, you have all been lied to. The United States of America is the sinking Titanic, and it wants to take as many people as possible down with it. You keep on believing that your vote counts. You keep on believing that your world leaders are disregarding the fact that they have never done anything for you. Today is the memorial of 9/11. Like I just told you, I grew up in New York, and I was there when 9/11 came, when the Twin Towers came down. I used to work for corporate America back then. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw the Twin Towers come down. I have to consult a lot of people. Forget about that being an inside job. That was a ritual, a blood-rich satanic ritual carried out that they told you about in movies. Fight Club, Simpson, they all told you, but you didn't listen. They were doing lesson magic in front of your eyes, because they need to tell you what they're going to do before they do it. Okay? So, having said all of this, let me just tell you. My grandmother used to say, a man that believeth in politics does not believe in God. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, do you know that that Kamala Harris, a woman that you can see that she's got many demons in her, do you know that she belongs to a Freemasonic sisterhood called Alpha Kappa, okay? And she has been brainwashing people in university. Alpha Kappa sonority. They have been brainwashing kids. And by the way, one last thing before I close, because I'm about to close. Remember didn't I tell you that this was going to come down? Everything that I said to you was going to come down. Remember when they were talking about reparations for the black people and that there was a bill, and you all believed them, right? Well, guess what? Governor Newsom, he vetoed it. They're not going to help God's people. Are you freaking kidding me? In fact, the whole agenda, worldwide agenda, is to destroy God's people. Why you think immigration is all over the freaking place? It's to create chaos so that people will cry out for a new world order, an antichrist system. They are cooking. You're done. This whole world is done. They are cooking you and you don't even feel it. Like the frog, like the toad. You put them on a top. You turn on the top, on the stove. I'm sorry. You turn on the stove, and then you put him in cold water. And since he used to the cold water, he won't feel it, and he likes it. He's in water. He's a water creature. Oh, he loves that, right? Except when he start getting warm and hot. By the time he realizes what the heck is going on, it's too late. He is cooked. And that is exactly what is happening in American society. You think that Donald Trump is going to come down the ladder to save you? Think again. Your world leaders, your politicians in the United States, in fact, all of your world leaders are subject to whoever runs the money in their society. The Federal Reserve, they're gonna put Donald Trump. He's gonna be the last president of the United States before SHIT hits the fan in the United States. They're setting the whole thing up. They talk about the trend, the Aragua in Aurora, or the Haitians in Ohio, eating chicken. Eating animals, cats and dogs. You ain't seen nothing yet. America is a powder keg, and if you think you are safe, think again, because there's no safety in man. There's no safety in your guns or rifles or whatever. There's only safety in the one that created and gave you life and give you the breath of life that you breathe every day. You must establish a strong relationship with your Creator. Okay? That's what it comes down to. Don't believe me? Watch. Just watch. And you've been watching. In fact, look at the links that I will send you. Look what they've been doing while you are being distracted. Why you think? Joe Biden knows that what he did to America is evil. He knows that. But do you think he cares? Of course not. No politician ever cared for its people. No government has ever cared for each people, okay? This is all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. May God bless you, and remember, this is the only channel, okay? The only channel who prays for its subscribers. You know why? Because once you know that, once you know this knowledge, you cannot go back and say, oh, I didn't know that. Is that what you're going to say before your Creator? Oh, nobody told me that. You might as well, you think about it before you become a subscriber to my channel. And not only that, but YouTube is not advertising my channel. If anything, the YouTube people would love for you not to notice me. It's all a conspiracy, ladies and gentlemen. May God bless you, and remember, there is more. Love you all, because I do this out of love. I don't care the color of your skin. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are. We are all brothers and sisters upon this planet. And one day we must, one of these days we must a few years have to pass by. We all have to answer to our Creator, not to some aliens. They know that aliens exist. But you know who are the aliens? The fallen angels, who they've been dealing with. Wake the hell up, people. These are demons. And just in case, once again, you don't believe me, take a look at the first link that I will share with you. And then you will understand that this is a spiritual battle, that the United States knows that it has sold its soul to the devil, and it is being controlled by the devil. So instead of fighting, they just gave in. That's why all your politicians have all been Freemasons. They're all Freemasons, which is a nice word for saying Satanists. They are all Satanists. Wake the hell up, people, before it's too late. I just read the Amos chapter 8, verse 11 and 12. Because time is running out. You're not going to see me anymore here. But it's a shame that people knowing the truth and applying themselves would die. Would rather die. Well, I didn't ask for this life. What the heck? If I die, if God destroy me, let him destroy me. Wow. Because even if that's your mentality, you are responsible for the life that God has given you. Just like you are responsible for the kids and your loved ones. God bless you. Y'all have a good night. Take care.